Trump's VP that he picked last week, apparently they're still lying to the public and acting like everything's going great despite the apparent awkwardness. Because as we told you last week, JD Vance didn't always see it for Trump. He once actually called him Hitler.
Why did you pick JD Vance?
We've always had a good chemistry. And originally, JD was probably not for me, but he didn't know me. And then when we got to know each other, he liked me maybe more than anybody liked me. And he would stick up for me, and he'd fight for the worker as much as I fight for the worker. We just had an automatic chemistry.
Not exactly a glowing endorsement.
I love it. I love it because JD sat there and was quiet. JD didn't open his mouth, and Trump was like, "He loves me. He loves me more than he loves his own dad. What are you talking about? Like, we're good over here."
He loves me more than anyone else loves me. I chose him because he loves me so much. That's sick, actually. And it's weird that people don't see how sick that is.
Right. It is. Yeah, it's weird to see how not performative it is for everybody. Like, why are we lying?
Not his policy, not because of the things that he put forth, not because of the ideas.
He likes me.
He's there because he loves me more than anyone else loves me.
On the Democrat side, a few names are being floated for their VP position, including Andy Beshear, governor of Kentucky, known for winning in a Republican state. Beshear has shown strong leadership during the pandemic and natural disasters, and big on healthcare, apparently. Then North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper. Cooper has a strong approval rating in North Carolina, which is a Republican state as well. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly is another contender, former astronaut. And then Josh Shapiro from Pennsylvania, who you guys are really familiar with. Strong stances against Trump, supports abortion, but also has the whole supports anti-abortion measures, but also has the whole pro-Israel cloud hanging over him as well right now. So a lot of Democrats are hoping that it's not Josh Shapiro. Each of these potential picks brings unique strengths to the table. What type of vice president do you think would best complement Kamala Harris? Somebody like a Dick Cheney, who is really strong and provides a lot of leadership, basically runs the country for you, or someone more like Mike Pence, who just does what you want them to do as a little lapdog, or even someone like Kamala Harris, who is a good soldier and goes out there and gets your agenda done. What you think?
Truthfully, I think she needs like a Joe Biden type, because I remember when Joe Biden was with Obama, like he was low-key like a protector of him. And then it was also like, we are not 100% sold on you, but you got somebody in there that's like literally a career politician that like, even if you couldn't do something right, we know we could depend on them. And I think that's what she needs.
Okay, that's fair. Ty, would you like to see somebody a little stronger, or do you think someone that just, because you want someone that's actually going to be like the next up and coming? Kamala could run for president again. Like she could run for re-election right after this term if she wins. So she could really have about 12 years in office in the sense between vice president and president. So do you really want someone that's the next person up, because you're going to be stalling them out for the next 8 years?
I mean, she's going to need somebody who, I guess, somebody who kind of like is like that in between with like, we have the like really crazy liberals, like change everything, the Bernie Sanders people, like that, like super, craziness, not crazy, but
super liberal, yes,
everything on his head, super liberal. And then you have those Democrats that really could have been old school Republicans. Or just can't be Republican now because of how it's bad shit crazy. I think she needs someone who's like leaning more that way,
moderate,
in order to get get the full support that she'll need from all the voters. Like I think she's
like they are.
Like you're gonna have to be moderate liberal. You can't be one of those like she can't throw Bernie Sanders or that other woman on the ticket and think she's gonna win.
Elizabeth Warren, yeah, but they're thinking about Pete Buttigieg, who, as we know, is gay, and he had the transportation
guaranteed
job. And you think they're going to lose with that?
Pete can't get on the ticket. Do not put him on that ticket.
We'll see. He's polling as the co-favorite right now amongst Democrats.
I really hate to be that person, but like,
who else I saw? They said Cory Booker too, and I said, to do what?
Yeah,
That's
Cory
a joke. Like that's a joke, right?
And what is he gonna do? And also I saw Westmoreland as well, but I don't.
More, yeah, but he's
Yeah.
also. But I think it's too. And I don't want to be this person.
I think Westmoreland would be
I
exactly
don't
what
think
you
America
said,
is ready for that, particularly like too.
I don't want us to keep saying that. We are America. We're ready for it.
I'm ready for it, but I don't think
half of us already, and we need a little bit more than half of us.
We're only 12.
We have to be confident in ourselves. We can mobilize if we wanted to.
We can mobilize, but we're not mobilizing behind that team.
Can we mobilize behind Pete Buttigieg? And no,
we need a more balanced team. That team is not balanced enough. I promise you.
The numbers aren't there, Dex. You were just saying the numbers wise.
I hear you.
Aren't adding up to what they need to win. Now, whether or not these people can have positions in the administration, that's another story. But I just don't think the ticket is someplace for, such a progressive group.
Pete's gonna have to run and earn a nomination and run on his own and see how it goes. But we can't like this moment right now. We've done a lot of work.
America's not ready for that, but they're ready for Donald Trump and JD Vance in Project 2025. Like
that's where they came from.